Going on, good folks of YouTube? So we got to keep in mind, guys, the way society is set up right now, society is very fucked up, and it's set up in a really dumb way. Because check this out. All the people that actually have good information to actually improve the standards of the world and actually change the world to the better, you can see these people in real time being pushed back in the algorithms, being pushed back in society, them getting banned, them not having access to certain platforms and things like that. And we need to know this is actually purposely propagated by the shadow government because they set up certain moral compasses and certain agendas to guide the population in a particular direction by having our spirit revolve and rotate in particular energy cycles. So let's say, they want us to get into our sexual urges or sexual energies, but in a very demonic way. That's why you got the whole LGBTQI plus Xbox, PlayStation 360 movement and things like that, because they don't want you to reproduce. They want that for themselves, because they want to become some type of they want to reserve that for them. And it's weird. They be trying to make us feel some things that are not real. It's weird. It's some weird shit they be doing, down to even Jordan Peterson license being banned and things like that, and all types of things. So we need to understand that this is actually purposely being done. A lot of the things that we see, because look, I am on their platform on YouTube right now. This is controlled by them. They decide whether, if I'm speaking to their benefit, then they're gonna promote this thing to go up high on YouTube. If not, then you're gonna see the views being manipulated, you're gonna see the likes being manipulated, you're gonna see the subscribers being manipulated, all types of shit. So you need to understand that there's all types of stuff being manipulated behind the scenes. And you could see in real time how everybody who has good information get banned. Andrew Tate get banned, lawsuit. This girl, apparently this girl out of nowhere, he touched her, but when you look into the female's record, they actually have a history of suing people. So these are literally females that they hired behind closed doors to sue them, and they never even came to court. They just have a very vague evidence, and based on the system supporting female rape cases and things like that, because whenever a man touches a woman or some shit like that, obviously the court's gonna be on the side of the woman, and the man is going to be kind of put in a position where you're a bad man, you're this and this and that, like a toxic masculinity, toxic alpha male type shit. So I'm not against it or with it, but the point is that why is all this happening? Why is Andrew Tate being banned? Well, it's because he's telling men to be men, right? So we have all these people, all the people that are actually helping society are actually being pushed back in real time, forced to be in the sewers, while their puppets that they control, are in the light, are in the spotlight to be seen. Kind of like how I'm in the spotlight right now. Ta-da! So, because I guarantee you, if I start doing some degenerate ass shit, I would be popping everywhere. You would see me on TV, all types of shit. So that's the thing, though. If you're not in the energies that they want you to present, then you need to understand that you're also going to be a public enemy. Let's say, for example, the concept of agents, for example, right? Because what is an agent? An agent is just someone who's programmed to go get things done in a particular way that, is familiar via their conditioning and things like that. So if you don't go to church on Sunday, if you don't go to school, and not just that, if you don't act or talk in the way that they talk, for example, down to even the whole wearing the mask thing, 3 years ago or whatever, when COVID started, if you didn't wear a mask, you was looked at as some type of heretic, some type of weirdo. And that was only just a few years back and shit like that. Even that's coming back around and things like that. So we need to understand that literally everybody, look at all the rap that they have right now, the rappers that they're promoting. Every black song out there, every black female rapper, every black male rapper, they're rapping about the dumbest shit I ever heard. Sexy Red, all those rappers, all those people. Now, I'm not mad at them. Go get your money. But after you go get your money, go direct that shit to some God shit, because your position ain't really gonna last. Because people are gonna start to see, okay, like this person really not about shit, and they're just talking about rapping about stupid stuff. So everyone that we're really supposed to be listening to is the people they're banning. I'm not, because look, but that's the thing. If you're an independent, strong spirit like me, you don't even need to listen to nobody. You just go listen straight to God. You just go listen to the fucking source. The fucking source of this fucking verse and this goddamn multi-universe and shit like that. But yeah, like everything is in reverse. Everything is inverted in their culture, right? The food they tell you not to eat, that's the food you're supposed to eat. Like everything they promote, that's the things you're not supposed to go toward. The things that they don't promote, those are the things you're supposed to go, because everything is in reverse. So they got everybody in this inverted ritual that they're playing out in real time and shit like that. So really, if something is being promoted, something is being like brought to the forefront, you should be looked at like in a very suspicious way. Because like at the end of the day, you got to remember, a lot of these Jews that own these corporations, a lot of them is like really, really evil, low key. Like, and they feel guilty too, so they be trying to pay the price behind closed doors. Like they be, even a lot of these rappers, it's like Nipsey Hussle. He was rapping about his Jewish friend that helped him get a loan together and things like that, so he can start to get his Crenshaw movement started and shit like that. I'm not sure it was a Crenshaw, but it was a Jewish friend that helped them. So it'd be a lot of Jews trying to help these rappers behind closed doors, because really they like expired flesh. Their flesh is like demonic almost, because like they be trying to maintain the solid world, but in the static world their mind is like all fucked up, but they know how to hold it together because they understand like the occult and shit. And God is not a respecter of person, place, or thing. God is just a respecter of like what type of energy you in, because your mind is like a cup, right? So whatever energy you vibrating in statically, whatever feelings you be in, that's exactly the ideas that's gonna be given to you, type shit. From the perspective of like, look, when the Bible talks about, for example, the Lord said this, it's talking about fire and air. It's talking about vision. It's talking about the air. So you have a vision about, let's say, getting to this goal. Let's say you want to get this job, okay? The air, your mind's going to communicate to you. As long as that's your vision, your mind is going to tell you ways you can go about doing that, because that's the principle of auto-suggestion. Your mind is just on this servo mechanism. It's suggesting things to you all the time. But if you know how to direct it, then it can be beneficial for you. So, and even this servo mechanism that we have be like weaponized against us since ancient times. A lot of these Abrahamic religions that they secretly own, the corporation that print these books like the Bibles and things like that, is really just owned by them. So we need to be very, very careful moving forward, because right now we really living at the end times. It's really like they fighting for control. They're really fighting for power. They're really fighting to hold on to what they got. But it's like you can't even hold on to nothing. Like you can't even, you can barely hold on to your flesh. Your flesh is gonna be diseased and shit like that. So eventually, like, and they really go into hell too. They really go into hell, and hell is just density that they're gonna be stuck in. They're gonna be, I'm telling you, bro. These Jews, they stupid as fuck. They stupid as fuck. But that be the thing though. They be damning themselves, and they be trying to damn you, because they be like, but the thing is, we damn ourselves as well, right? So that's why we got to be careful from our side of things as well, to make sure that, you know, we protect our spiritual natures. But again, like, you know, the first will be last, and the last will become first once again. So yeah, man, you know, everything is upside down. Be careful who you follow and who you listening to. Really, really discern things with your spirit, not so much your logical mind, because your logical mind can only tell you so much about the world. You're going to need to become whole again. You're going to become left brain and right brain at the same time, so you can start to discern things from a much more wider scope. See what I'm saying? Real fucking shit. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Real shit.